Hello, Julie here and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to do the final two squares in my bingo card for Junk Journal Fix with Sunflowers and Doors. Over on their Facebook they've got this challenge, and this is week 2's card. So I have a video showing how I did the first three, and I'll link that in the description box, and now I'll do the last two. So first one of course is torn edge. So I'm going to do, in the first video I made this tag, and so I've cut another piece of paper and I'm going to tear down the edge of that to have my torn edge for my prompt. I'm going to ink that up. Now this paper I'm using is a freebie that I created for the Junk Journal Fix with Sunflowers and Doors Facebook group. It is available on the 21st of February. So if you're seeing this before then, I'm sorry, but I just had it on my desk, so I decided to use it. Now I'm going to make a pocket with this, so I'm just sticking down these three sides. And attach that on there, like so. Try and make sure I get that nicely lined up. Okay, now I'm going to put a brad in the top there. I use my A Dile for that. Now to participate in the bingo card challenge that they've got, or event, you have to create a separate project for each of the prompts. You can't include say 2 prompts on the same project. So as I said, I did 3 in the previous video, and now I'm doing the last 2, which means I'll be doing 2 projects here today. Hidden is the next one I'm going to do, so I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do there, whether you can do all sorts of things. I mean, you could do a hidden paperclip, you could do hidden pockets, you could do hidden journaling spots. I haven't made any hidden paper clips for a long time, so I might make one of those, I think. So I'm doubling my ribbon up, and I'm going to put that through there. Just have to grab my tweezers. Pull that through. Now this tag base is just 2 layers of printer paper. Normally I would print my digitals on 120 GSM cardstock, but for some reason I didn't for this one. So what I did was I folded one sheet in half, and so this is double thickness of 80 GSM paper, which gives me 160 GSM. And then on the top there I've got another layer of 80 GSM, so it's starting to get thicker and a bit sturdier. Okay, so there's our torn edge, is this edge here. I'm going to decorate that with this label. this label, and these chipboard florals. I'll pop one up a little bit higher. I'm going to use my art glitter glue to attach these. You can paint these, you can make them whatever colour you like. I like the colour, this natural colour on this particular tag. Quite often I will paint them white and then maybe add a colour using some ink pads. Yeah, or paint, or you can paint them with anything. But these I'm leaving natural colour because I quite like that with this paper. I can't remember where I got these chipboard florals from. I may have got them from Denise Bodie. She's a Adelaide lady. I don't think she's doing anything with her chipboard cutting at the moment. I want that. I would like it to overlap a little, just like that. Then I'm going to attach my label down here. And I think that that's probably enough for this tag. Like so. So we have got a pocket there, and got some postcards here. I mean, this doesn't suit this at all, but you could pop something in there like so. I've got a seed packet here. Perhaps I could pop that in there. Something like that maybe. Oh, hang on. I've got a coin envelope. And I think that this is going to be too wide. It is. So yeah, I haven't got anything to pop in there at the moment, but you get the idea. Alright, so now I'm going to do the next prompt, which is hidden. So as I said, I think I'll probably do a hidden paper clip for that. So I'm going to go and gather up all of my supplies for that, and then I'll be back. Before I go on with the hidden paper clip, I just thought I'd show you I made a little journaling card to go in there. So you can write on that, and no problems at all. And that fits in there beautifully. Okay, so on with the paper clip. Okay, so now my hidden paper clip. I've got two pieces of paper here. Oh, this is like manila folder, and this is some paper that I got in a little pack like this. So I think there's 16 sheets in that pack, and I think it cost me $1.96 according to the thing on the back. So I'm going to use this to make my paper clip, and I'm going to make a paper clip that goes onto the side of my page. So let's say this is my journal page. It's going to go on that way. Right, so normally I would use the longer paper clips, like the 2-inch paper clips, which are that size. But because of the width of this paper, that is actually too long, because you'd see that by the time you get your other paper underneath. So I'm going for the smaller ones, and I'm using 3 of them just to make sure that I get a good grip. So I'm going to put 3 of them on there, one on each end and one in the middle. Push them right down as far as you can. Make sure they're on. I like to have them on there straight. I don't know that that's a necessity, but, and I'm actually going to move them down fairly well to the ends, like that. Then we simply put that in there and then glue that on top, and that gives us, so we're going to have that, which will be what slips over our page. You can see that that's nice and solid. That's not going to come off in a hurry. Okay, so let's glue that down. So I'm going to add glue all around. I don't want any to get in between these two layers of the file folder. Okay, so let's pick that up, put that in there where we want it to go. So I'm centering it between the top and the bottom, and then I'm going to just fold that over like so. Now, you don't want to press too hard on this, because the harder you press, the more your paper clips will sort of poke out on your paper. I am going to try and make sure that my edges are sealed. Right, so let's give that a minute to stick down. Then I need to think about what I'm going to decorate this with. Now, it's going to go, it can go on either side, up to you. It's not going to make much difference really, because you're going to see both sides of it no matter which page you put it on. But I'm only going to, well, I should decorate both sides, shouldn't I? Because both sides are going to be seen easily. What should we put on there? I've got some florals here. Let's see about putting something like this on there. And do they just get lost in amongst it? Let's have a look at these. What's these? We don't need a great deal on here. Do I want something that big? Or do I just want something like this sort of size? I actually quite like that on there. I don't think I want it on both sides, so I'll put that on one side. Put this here, which is a stamp. Put that on, oh, can't really see it, can you? Let's have a look what else we've got here that we could use on there. Something tall and slender. That one. So that's the same thing in a brown. And perhaps a little bit of lace behind it or something. A label. This label here. too big. That's nice. I'm going to cut that leaf off and put a label with that. I think that's what I will do. Pink, I think. I think I'll go for the pink. Right, let's put this out of the way. And I'm going to use that. Put that. Okay. So let's take these off. Okay. Now I'm going to round the leading corners. Won't fit in there. So I'm just going to have to do it with my scissors. Because I've got that other layer underneath, it tends to slip off. I did ink this before, but I will re-ink. Oh look, that hasn't stuck. Oh dear, that hasn't stuck. Oh, I haven't even stuck the second side. Oh, what a ninny. What a ninny. I should have stuck the second side before I put the clamps on, shouldn't I? Ink along this back edge while I'm waiting. On both sides. Okay, and I can ink around these. So I bought oh, that one I'm going to use, aren't I? These and these I bought already cut out like that. Can't remember the name of the lady that I bought them from, someone on Etsy. I did try to get some from the UK, but she didn't ship to Australia, so I had to miss out on those. Cut that one off. Right, now let's ink around this. What's that one? And this one I think I just cut out of a gardening book. I have got so many fussy cuts sitting around the place and heaps more waiting to be fussy cut, but I've decided that I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm going to wait until I want one and then find the one I want and cut it out, because all of these ones that are already cut out, half of them probably won't ever get used. Okay, now while that's drying, I'll have a look for some labels. You can see this is Paper Inspirations Lots of Labels #1 digital kit. And there are a few odds and ends in here as well, but most of them are from Sue. So I'll put that with one of them. Maybe that one. And maybe something with a bit of pink if I can find it. But I don't seem to recall there being any pinkish ones. There's red. Perhaps something like that. Yes. Okay. Now, let's see if we can that looks pretty good. I think that I'm not that keen on that wide edge showing, but I don't think there's too much I can do about it now. I could have inked the inside papers before I stuck them together, but not now. So I'm going to put this onto my page like this. And I'm going to pop that on there. Do I want some cheesecloth or something behind it, or lace? I have got some cheesecloth here. I haven't got that much of it left there. I have got more in the cupboard. This is just the piece I keep handy to cut pieces off of. We can stick that there, and then our label on there like that. Okay, let's glue it down. That does blend in fairly well with that, but I think it goes okay. So that's that side. And when we turn the page, we've got this side. We'll put our pink flower on that. It's going to overhang there a little bit, but I'm not too concerned about that. Now I need some scissors. Cut the selvage off. Pull a few threads out. Distress it a little. Okay, let's stick this down. Okay, so there we have it. So that's our page. Flip it over. I'm going to cut that off. I know I said I was going to let it overhang the other side, but I changed my mind. I didn't want it getting caught on anything. Okay, so there we go. Turn the page and we got that. Very good. Now, it's still pretty wet from the glue, so it's not like its sturdiest at the moment. So there we go. All right, so for our So we're doing torn edge and hidden. So we've got our torn edge here and our hidden paper clip here. Normally when I make a hidden paper clip, I make it coming down from the top of the page, and I saw someone doing this, I don't know whether it was on Pinterest, and I thought what a great idea. So there we go, there's our side paper clip and our torn edge tag that's got a pocket and a journaling card in the pocket. So that is the end of my 5 projects for this week's bingo on Junk Journal Fixed with Sunflowers Indoors. So pop over to their Facebook page. I will put a link in the description box and check it out. There's lots and lots of inspiration over there, so yeah, well worth having a look at. So yeah, that's it from me for today. So thank you for joining me, and I hope you can join me when I post my next video. Okay, bye.